Great job, Kelly. I want to say, for the record, you're an amazing mom. Really, you're an amazing woman. You know, you're a gift to be on. You're a gift to this earth. You're a gift to any man that come your way that you allow to be with. And I'm grateful that you allowed me to be with you for 10 years, a decade.
Am I really hearing this?
So I'm really grateful, and I want to say that on the record that you are an amazing woman.
Wow.
Thank you. I'm glad that you're my children's mother. And I'm glad.
This has been documented on camera.
This has.
Where do I look? Where do I look? Look, I don't know where to look. This has been documented on the camera.
This has, really.
Thank you. I
amazing.
appreciate that. I'm glad you said that. And it has been documented on camera.
Yeah,
So when you
I'm
want to
gonna
try to
erase
next
this,
week
like, just,
and say something, I'm going to play this back.
Not
But
a
you're
problem.
a great father to my sons.
Oh, thank you. Thank
You're
you,
a great,
Kelly.
a great father to them.
Well, that's good to hear from you. Thank you.
And even though it took you 2,500,000 years to step up to the plate,
It's dropped on my head a few times.
I'm glad
Forcep,
that
baby.
you stepped up.
Survivor of a forcep.
I'm glad you stepped up.
Thank you.
You still keep on stepping. Keep on stepping, brother. Keep on stepping.
You know what?
Don't try to hug me.
I'm not trying to hug you, but
Don't.
for the camera,
Don't.
I just want to say that Kelly's a wonderful woman. And you
Thank
know
you.
what? I'm glad she's a co-parent. I'm glad she's in my house.
This is his way of apologizing to me for all the years of verbal and emotional abuse.
Yeah.
But I forgive him
Oh, I
because
see.
he didn't know any better.
See, I wasn't this dude.
And he's
Positive
still
attitude.
working on his healing.
Working on it. Look.
And I'm working on mine, so
True.
if I expect God and other people to have patience with me in my journey,
That's true.
then I have to have patience with him in his journey.
That is.
But watch yourself, bro. Watch yourself.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. She do pull out a whip, but you know.
Negro want to act crazy. I might not know karate, but I do know crazy.
That's why I'm grateful for counseling. Next episode, we'll talk about counseling, individual counseling. It's very important. You know, I wouldn't be here as I am today in control of my anger issues.
And he's still working on it.
And I'm
God bless.
constantly working on it.
But he has gotten
I
better.
would probably show like 5 ways to help control your stress and anger management issues. Okay, so for men, especially us, you know, when you got a beautiful woman, yo, you can't get jealous. You know, she's mine. I know, you know, but in reality is no one is ours. We don't own anybody. That'll be another story to talk about. You know, when we think because we're married that we own the person, like you mine, bitch. You know, but you know, seriously, she's a wonderful woman, and you know, insecurities come about. Lord know I have a bunch, but thank God for time and growth and development, because you know, I never wanted to lose this woman. You know, but I'm grateful that I was able to lose her, so I could know what I lost. Damn, that was good. That was good. Woo! Ugly.
All right.
All right.
Anything
Yeah.
else?
Glad it's recording because I sure ain't remember none of that what I just said. But it was sure good.
Well, I remember it because next week when he went to start talking crap about me, I'm going to pull this video out.
She probably would. I'm sure she would.
Now, please view Exhibit A. Video recording number 209. Play it.
If I can survive what I've survived with her, and if I could survive what I went through when I wasn't with her,
I could say the same thing.
yeah. No, you can't.
Well,
Can't say what I can say.
What I could say is, if I survived what I went through with you,
Some of the
it
things
was
we'll look
only
at.
Jesus. It was only Jesus.
Yeah, it was higher forces, Jesus, God,
Jesus.
and the Legion. It was a bunch of angels around keep
Sure
us
enough was.
where we at today.
Whole bunch of them. Whole bunch of them.
A whole bunch.
Whole bunch.
But I just want to say thank you for tuning in. I hope you got something out of this. Please leave a comment at the bottom, and please hit subscribe as you see it go right across the screen, because we're amazing. I'm not just amazing by myself, but as with a co-parent.
Ain't nobody amazing over here. Ain't none of us is amazing.
But with a
all of
co-parent,
us need help. We all need help, and we all need work. All right, we're all amazing too because we're God's creatures.
That's right. We're reflections
but it's not
of
about
His
us
light.
emphasizing the fact that we're amazing. We're emphasizing that we all need help and healing. And that's why we're making this show. So that while we work on our healing, we can encourage other people to work on their healing too. That's the objective.
Yeah.
That's the objective.
Healing is important, you know. But
at least that was my objective. Is that your objective?
That what?
That we're helping other people while we help ourselves.
Oh, I didn't know we was helping other people.
What you trying to do here?
I'm helping myself, trying to recover. I was a husband addict, you know. Or should I say a wife addict? I don't know, what do you want to call it? I was a marriage addict, and I was addicted to my marriage. So now being out, I'm a recovering marriage failed. I'm recovering, you know. It's not easy. Sometimes I still shake my hands. We'll talk about that another
That
subject.
makes two of us. I get flashbacks and I start shaking.
Oh
God.
Here we go.
Oh God.
Here we go. You don't shake
God,
like me.
help me.
You don't shake like me. I be
Help
shaking.
me, Lord Jesus.
I be shaking. Hands be like.
Yeah, you need hands like that. A laying on of hands. You need somebody to lay hands on you in the name of Jesus.
Oh wow! In the name of Jesus. Well, thank you. We thank you for.
I need laying on hands too. We all need laying on.
We all need somebody lay a hand on, because.
Don't put your hands on me.
She's a sweetheart. Delicate women are. We should never hit them. We should never abuse them. But in reality is we do abuse them. Not realizing that we're just really releasing our hurts and pains to the people closest to us. Unfortunately, they're the people closest to us, so they get all of us. And for those of you who are considering marriage, please consider the road of unconditional love first. Be unconditional to yourself and you'll have an unconditional marriage. Because when you place conditions on it, your marriage or the person you're with, you're definitely setting up for failure in your marriage. That is a sabotage all the way. I had high expectations and none of them was ever met. So it left me with disappointed and unsure.
What was your high expectations that didn't get met in marriage? Because as far as I know, I did everything.
I admit she did everything. I guess for me, I was looking more of the consistency.
Consistency of what?
Of lovemaking, especially. See,
well, why would somebody want to have sex with you when you don't do your part?
You see what I'm saying?
So
conditions.
You were looking. Yes, conditions. But
well, see, in that right there.
It wasn't that I went into
it's not like
conditions.
Right.
But after a while,
and things are
what
not,
men don't realize is
when I wasn't meeting her expectations.
Not only that, when you weren't stepping up to the plate.
See, her expectations.
So if you're on a team and you don't do any teamwork, do you think that somebody still wants you on their team? When you demonstrate that you don't want to do anything to contribute to the team, and when people ask you to contribute to the team, you get an attitude and you start cussing out the team players and you start cussing out the coach, do you think people are still going to be excited to welcome you into the locker room later? Nah, access denied.
Well, here's the thing. I hear what you're saying. But just like different members on the team, there is going to be probably that one person that's going to be flipping when you win and flipping when you lose.
And that's called immaturity.
Not really.
And poor
that's called the booster.
Sportsmanship.
That calls the one that boosts the team. Yeah, that's right. We got this, yo. Got this, yo.
Nobody needs that.
The best team wins with that.
No. Nobody needs a hype man.
With that. The hype
Nobody
man,
needs a hype man.
Our marriage.
People need consistent team members that do their share with a good attitude. Hype man is great. Hype man is cool. We don't mind the hype man, but you can't only be the hype man. You got to come with more than the hype man.
Which is totally true. Yeah. Which is good for the goose is good for the gander.
So tell me what I didn't do. Like I said, when we just established that I did every effing thing.
I guess that would have to be another episode.
Oh, the only thing you could complain about is that you didn't get sex.
Yeah, men
are very simple. It wasn't always that way.
Oh, it was always.
Well, women are pretty simple too.
Three
don't
things.
Work, you don't eat.
Okay.
You don't do your
work,
share.
Don't eat, and I'm hungry.
You don't do your share, and you have a bad attitude. And I've been cooking, and I've been cleaning, and I've been working, and I've been holding down the household, and I've been holding down the children, and you ain't hardly did nothing.
You see, here's the thing about
except for juggle some balls around, literally juggle balls around, and then I'm supposed to come home, and my vagina's supposed to get wet for that.
True. Still conditions.
No,
it is.
That wasn't conditions. That was reality.
Right. Reality is
that
we all have expectations, and not all of them are going to be met. That's the reality. In a marriage, it takes consistency, but it also takes patience. Everyone grows at their own different levels, and sometimes we don't recognize mental illness the first time you get into a relationship, but you definitely recognize mental illnesses later on in relationships, because people go crazy, or they just show their craziness that was always there. You see, when things start getting dark and gloomy and stuff in relationships, it's never in the beginning. The beginning is awesome. Oh my God. Oh, I love her so much. Ooh, her smell, you could never get enough of it. Everything she do is the sweetest, loving thing ever. Ever. But when things start getting dark and gloomy, you know, after the honeymoon thing, or the infatuation in the beginning of a relationship, yeah, I wasn't even supposed to marry her, but I ended up marrying her. She was pregnant. I swear to God, we wasn't talking about marriage.
That's a
until
lie.
she got pregnant.
The devil is a liar.
Maybe we did talk about marriage. We did. But not like after she got pregnant. I couldn't get enough of Kelly. The bear loved the honey. It's another story about the bear and the bird, but that'll be in our storybook. But yeah, the bear loves some Kelly.
He sure didn't love her enough to treat her with any respect.
Well, you know when you have
or
a child,
do his part.
You know what happens when
the
you
way
have
he
a child?
needed to when we were together.
Yeah, I didn't want to leave her side. She knew I didn't want to leave her. I was addicted to her. She made me throw away porno. She became my porno. Yes, everything. I had 4 girlfriends before I met her. 4. Consistently faithful girlfriends. But when I met her, I dumped everybody. I went cold turkey on the world, and it was just her. She became my world.
But he should have kept them daggone 4 girlfriends. That's
I told
what he
her,
should have done.
Hey, side
He
pieces
should have stayed
help.
with them.
Let me tell you something, because she got everything. She got everything. And I tell you right now, she got everything. This woman got everything of me. So, hey, the good thing about it is that she survived it.
By the blood
We survived
of
it.
Jesus.
We survived it. That was not an easy task for us to be here talking right now. Because the amount of things that my wife had to go through with me, with my mama boy issues, growing out of that. Like, one minute you're a mama boy, then later on you're married. Like, it's a contrast. Conflict of interest, actually.
Actually, it was all of the above.
All of the above.
And then some.
A whole lot of some.
Way too much. And not enough.
Well, I could always say
at the same time.
way too much and not enough. Damn, that's deep. Damn, way too much and not enough. Damn. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. We went there. Damn, way too much and not enough. Where are we going with that one? Damn. I know my penis wasn't the biggest, but god damn. Shit. Did y'all catch that too? That was like an indirect, direct, and an underdirect. Hit me all angles. Woo! Back of the head. What the hell? Way too much and not enough. God, jeez. Could it get any worse? I hope. I tell you what.
Yeah, well, that's probably a good way to end this segment.
Yeah. The next segment, how do you deal with yourself when you're way too much and not enough?
At the same
time.
daggone time.
Yeah.